I never want the world to know everything about me. I mean, that's why I wear big baggy clothes. Nobody can have an opinion because they haven't seen what's underneath, you know?
Oh, okay. So that's how life works. You gotta be able to know what their ass looks like in order to form an opinion on them. So that's how things are. When I can just say, I think you're insecure with all that baggy clothing on, like, is that me not forming an opinion on you?
Nobody can be like, oh, she's slim thick. She's not slim thick. She's she got a flat ass. She's got a fat ass. No one can say any of that because they don't know.
Just note this picture was taken before she said that.
I speak my truth in my Calvins.
Yes, you definitely speak your truth about wearing baggy clothes to hide your body from the world. Meanwhile, there's a video online of you in a swimsuit. You just gotta love how she just makes up a tragic backstory for everything she does in order to sound like all deep and inspirational. It's funny too, because everyone was just like, wow, that cuts deep. That just hit me on a personal level. So there was this guy on Twitter, right? And he decided to post this. And after that, let's just say hundreds of SJWs just grabbed their pitchforks and they just had their torches ready. So I'm only going to read like a few of these because they all pretty much say the same thing, which kind of goes along the lines of, how dare you sexualize this little minor? So the first tweet's coming from Rainbow Vegeta, and she has to say, the fact that Billie Eilish is a child going great lengths, I repeat, great lengths to hide her physical self from people, to avoid being sexualized, only to be sexualized the moment anyone sees her in something not reminiscent of a tent, makes me want to barehanded snap people's fucking necks. I'm just saying. Well, Rainbow Vegeta, I wonder what's worse, sexualizing a multi-millionaire who's going to be an adult in like 3 months, who can already afford breast reduction surgery, or flat out saying you want to barehanded snap people's necks. Not neck, necks. So a guy compliments her cleavage, and that makes you want to commit mass genocide. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Feel well upset about the pic going around at the moment. As someone who felt super uncomfortable having big boobs from a very young age, it's upsetting to see people comment on her body even though she always tries to hide it. Alright, I just gotta say, if you're ever feeling insecure about your body, the best way to get over that insecurity is to just show it off to the point you don't even care anymore. And no, I'm not talking about sending nudes, because if you do that, then you're a skank. Unless you're sending them to me. So last but not least, the last tweet coming from 2019 predictions has to say, Billie Eilish literally says she wears baggy clothes so she doesn't get sexualized. And the minute she shows some skin, y'all sexualizing her? Gross. Honestly, that wasn't even that bad. He called her thick. That was a compliment, if anything. He could have said something a lot worse, like he wanted to suck the black stuff out of her maxi pads. And really, the entire situation was just blown out of proportion anyways. And we already know Hollywood Life made a video about it, because they will jump on just about anything. If they found out that her piss was slightly darker than it was today, they would make a video on it and then have it titled, "What can Billie Eilish be drinking now?" I mean, yeah, it would get a lot of views because that's just what people are into. For some odd reason, they find every single bit of her life interesting. I mean, if you want to find out how many times she goes to the bathroom a day, then go right ahead, you do you. It's just a little sad, that's all I'm saying. But hey, we're all petty at some point in our lives. You just gotta find more better, interesting stuff to do. Oh wait, I know. How about some articles? On Instagram stories, Billie shared her second fingernail-related injury of the month, and this one's even bloodier than the last. This time, instead of gouging a hole in her hand with her nail, Billie accidentally ripped the entire thing off. She posted a picture of the damage on her Instagram stories, but fair warning, it's really freaking gross. Seriously, there's like a lot of blood. The way the incident was described, you would have thought it was like gonna be as gory as Edward Scissorhands committing a solo sex act. The thing is, I don't know if she's like exaggerating because it's like a magazine article type deal, or if she actually feels that way, because when I was younger, I was like surrounded by people who would like exaggerate if someone got cut or hurt. I think it was my junior year when a kid got cut, and the way I heard the story was how graphic and how much blood there was. And then I see the cut and I'm like, really? Like, there was kids telling teachers how scared they were to go to school. And in my head, I'm just thinking, either they never seen a day of violence in their life, or they're just over-exaggerating for attention. And with the whole fingernail deal, to the person who made this, like, I get it, it's your job, it's about getting paid, but god damn, does this look rated M to you? Well, to some people it might. Which this actually reminds me of an incident I had, but we're just gonna have to save that for the next video. Alright, well, I'm gonna end off the video here, but before I do so, I just gotta say something right quick. To all the grown men who are attracted to this, you're disgusting and you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say, so see ya.